Hello there! Well, despite rumours to the contrary, here we are once again for your weekly television indulgence pleasure. Yes, it's the Friday night Wisdom Chambers Youth Review show, and tonight's a very special show, for on it we have Zara's birthday edition. Yes, our trusty producer Zara has turned the magic 17, I think. I hope I'm not wrong on that. And we're all celebrating down here. So, once again, if you're up watching, please feel free to come down and join in the merriment. Well, what a week it was. It was the National Dance Week, but asking the cast and crew members here tonight what they knew of the Dance Week, they're pretty culturally ignorant, and basically they didn't know anything, so I'm not going to talk about the National Dance Week. What I am going to mention is that this was a mega week for sports lovers, for it was State of Origin Week. Yes, that's right. Now, usually we don't talk about sport on this show, and I'm not going to indulge for too long. That's mainly because Zara and the many female members of the cast and crew don't like to talk about it, but I thought, well, what the hell, I'm introducing the show tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and just... I thought I should mention too that, really, in terms of intensity, this show tonight could be compared to the State of Origin of community television programs, because from the moment that the 36 legendary players, or 34 it was, legendary players strode onto Lang Park without the accompaniment of Roy and HG on Triple J Radio, which wasn't very pleasant, I might add, forcing us all to listen to Blocker, Sterlo, Rabbits and Big Darrell Eastlake et al. We knew we were in for something different, and indeed we were. From the moment Big Mal Meninga let fly with more expletives than you'll hear in a month of Friday Night Wisdom Chambers Youth Reviews, to the last sweat and blood, bone-crushing tackle, it was a match to remember, which saw New South Wales run out victors for the first time since 1987, something like 8 matches, in a losing streak that could only really be compared to the Sydney Swans' 20-match losing effort. Speaking of the Swans, Ron Barassi this week appointed to coach that coaching position, which must be regarded as one of the toughest jobs in Australia. And he left us with a quote during the week: "Don't be surprised if Sydney get up and win this week against Carlton." Carlton, of course, damn near leading the competition. Now, Ron, if you're listening to this, I wouldn't mind a wager on that one. All right. Anyway, enough about sport. I've indulged far enough. Tonight we have an equally absorbing show. We have celebrities. We were going to have magicians, but instead we decided, no, that wasn't entertaining enough. We're going to bring in people to talk about rollerblading and skateboarding, and indeed a whole bunch of other things, including an Aboriginal health video. Couch Potato tonight will feature James Valentine, who's been good enough to give up his time and come in to talk to us all. A video on training options. Skate show this week, Craig and Michael again will be on that. Rock Job with Gemma talking to Jason, and a noise video followed by the Blade Show, and of course Erin's Film Forum and his $11 classic. So be prepared to be as equally enthralled as you were with the State of Origin, mate versus mate campaign during the week as you will be tonight. For this is the Friday Night Wisdom Chambers Youth Review, and I'll be back in just a moment. Bye for now.
Stations always have such a great echo.
And now that I have you turning to my sticky grass, revenge!
It's gas!
Pevilungan kuna. Eat good food. Perkara and kama. Play carefully. Lawago palkina. Pass your bodies. We're controlling. Get lots of sleep.
Trained very well here,
That's
James.
a wild audience. 1, 2.
No, we don't like to do that on air, James. We allow that kind of thing off air. Well, welcome back. Here we are at Couch Potatoes Revenge segment once again. And with me tonight, I have with me a guest. Now, I know I've been promising to bring a guest on lots of times, but tonight I really do have one. James, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Nick. Couch Potatoes Revenge.
Couch Potatoes Revenge, yes.
You didn't tell me the name.
Did not. Well, I should have had the poster
You
up
didn't tell me
here
the nature of this segment at all.
Right. Well, it's for those of us who do indulge in television but don't like to let on.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a quote in the newspaper this week about that had the word couch potato in it, and my eyes suddenly became alight, and it said that physiologists in Miami have discovered that couch potato girls, for some reason, not boys, seem to drop their pulse rate or their metabolism 16% when watching soap operas as compared to doing absolutely nothing at all.
So they're quieter when they're watching.
Yes, that's right. They're actually more docile and more subdued, and I'm sure the same goes for boys, but it didn't actually mention in the article. Anyway,
Any
that's
particular soaps to the.
no, but I mean, given that it was a Miami study, I don't know what kind of soaps Miami
Young
shows.
and Restless, is that made?
Is that made? Well, they
They're all
show.
set in the same place, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, the same kind of sets keep appearing. I don't think Neighbours has made its way over to the.
Well, that raises the pulse rate. There's no doubt about that.
Well, talking of Neighbours, James, I'm going to put you on the spot. James, if you don't know, is a presenter, or one of the presenters, on a new show on television that's just started recently called TV, hosted by Simon Townsend. It's on 4 nights a week.
It is indeed.
Yes, at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who? The brain behind the show. How did this show come about, James? Now, how much responsibility are you going to take for it?
Oh, how much responsibility? Oh, none.
None?
None whatsoever.
You're distancing yourself.
No, I was press ganged, you know. Simon grabbed me in the back of Gladesville somewhere and dragged me kicking and screaming to the ABC to be part of it.
Now, that must be because he must have seen you on previous shows where apparently you've been known to introduce cartoons, James. Now,
yes,
even we don't stoop to producing cartoons. What's the story behind producing cartoons?
Introducing cartoons has a noble tradition in this country, you know. Like it's a fine old profession. You've had Shirley Strawn do it. You've had Sophie Lee.
To name but a few. What's happening with Sophie? She hasn't.
I don't know what happened with Sophie. She got dumped off sex. They got rid of her off that. Got Pamela Stevenson instead. And I think Sophie was confident of getting another gig at 9, but it didn't happen.
Right.
Back you go. Go back to the Freak Dad Flower Children. See how you do there.
The cast and crew, I must admit, were very disappointed when Sophie was hauled off air. We have a soft spot for Sophie.
Well, I have a local story about Sophie Lee. Watching the Bugs Bunny show in the Mall Park Golf Club one afternoon at 5 o'clock and watching 60 sort of grown old men, you know, fat, having played golf and drinking beer, suddenly just turn to the big screen going,
in unison. It was kind of like
Yeah, the Roadrunner had just gone off and Sophie Lee had just come on.
Right. Well, I can well and truly believe it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, TV, a show that has created. Well, it has stirred the passions, I would say, certainly in this studio when I mentioned that we were going to review it. No, there's a mixed audience, I'll say, without being diplomatic about it. No, I mean, I watched it, to be honest, about a week and a half ago when I thought you were first going to come on the show, but more of that later. And I was impressed. I thought that it covered shows with, without sounding high and mighty, it's intelligently. I mean, it didn't insult me. It didn't insult my brother, who's 5 years younger than me, or my father, so I kind of covered the age spectrum there somewhat.
It's not actually intended to be harmful in any way.
No, but you say that now, but there are people who've been known to throw things at me when I mentioned that I was going to do it. No, it seemed to come across as very warm and that kind of thing. Now, tell me, what kind of preparation goes into one of these shows? I mean, we see your smiling face on the screen. Now, how much preparation goes into
this show has a particularly weird process which is unique to itself. We have a bank of super VHS monitors. They tape everything all day. We sit around in a meeting in the first thing in the morning and Simon sort of says, yeah, you do that, you do that, you do that. And we say, yeah, okay, I might do that, or I'd rather do the other thing. Then we go away and sit down, we type up 150 words or so, and then we go through the program picking out little bits off the super VHS going, oh yeah, that looks alright, and stick that all together. And then that all goes over the ABC. In the afternoon we sit down and record the thing. Takes about an hour and a half or something. And out it goes into the living room. Sorry.
So there are no researchers involved? I thought you...
Well, you sort of do your own. There's a couple of sort of research assistants or, segment producers or whatever they might be called. But the bulk was just, you watch it, you think about it, you decide what you feel and say it.
Now, having said that, I found it a worthwhile show, or enjoyable when I watched it, watching it 4 nights a week perhaps is a little much. I mean, we do have shows that kind of... Well, we have Media Watch and... Back chat. What is it? Back chat. Yeah, which semi-cover your area. I read in a newspaper article, research, that Simon was saying that it was the first of its kind worldwide, or that type of show. Just to correct that, my show was the first show that actually had reviewing TV shows.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a new idea.
Yeah, right. Do you consider it groundbreaking as such? I mean, that's how it's being labelled, but I mean, would you...
It is to a certain extent. To have a television show that comments on television is unusual. It's not...
Right,
It's, people shy away from it a bit. Simon tried it on Live at 5 a few years ago and, got a bit of press for doing it. Right. And, it's an odd sort of thing. TV can't review TV without becoming TV. You know what I mean? Like we fall into the same trap as any other TV show, making a show about TV. Now, you can drive yourself really mad when you start thinking like that. But it's also more traditional for other mediums, newspaper and radio, to comment on television. Newspapers don't review other newspapers.
Right, it's open slather on
there isn't a radio
television.
column on 2GB. So for all of a sudden there to be a TV column which talks about TV is unusual. But in fact, there's no reason why there shouldn't be, particularly seeing we live in a climate where there's a government broadcaster and how many commercials? Three commercials and SBS. So you do have one neutral party in that, which is kind of the ABC. And so why shouldn't it sit there and talk about the TV culture?
Just how neutral is it? I mean, when it comes to dealing with the ABC's programs, I mean, surely it's not.
No, well, it can't be neutral. Of course, that's the problem with it. I suppose it could be. Having said that, it could be more neutral. Stuart Littlemore appears to achieve an objectivity. He has personal subjectivity, but he achieves objectivity, and he'll slander anything. Four Corners, that was ghastly, and he'll have a go at it. We're a lot more tentative. We're in a sort of slightly more... We're meant to be entertaining. We have a brief to be entertaining at 6:30 at night. It's meant to be light. So it's a lot harder to suddenly start going, look, the handling of the Waco disaster, report was, this, that or the other,
Yes, but having said that, it's not, and I don't mean to put presenting cartoons down, but I mean, it's not, directed at the lowest common denominator, is it? I mean, you handle some pretty, well, the night I watched, you dealt with a big country, which I consider
A big country?
yeah, or is it
The big picture.
no the show that used to be on the ABC?
It's now on 10.
Yeah, that
Right,
they sold
right.
and
Was I on that? I don't remember.
no, I don't think so. No. Now, what's the story with that? You had 3 presenters coming in.
Oh well, yes. There's news on that front. There was a rotating panel up until
Right.
about 9:30 this morning. There's now, in fact, only 3 presenters left. Edith Bliss, Sue Ann Cox, and myself. Now the only ones. That's a CTV1 scoop. That will not
You
have
heard it
gone
here
out-
first.
It will not have gone out on any other medium as yet. You'll read about it in the papers tomorrow. You heard it first here. John, but there were 5 presenters, and we rotated.
Yes. Well, speaking of one of them, John Hanrahan, found him interesting, but he slagged off Roy and HG, which
Madness.
yes,
A joke.
yes,
And
it
it was
was
a joke
indeed.
for doing that.
Okay, so do you try and bring individual styles to them? I mean, is that your brief? Do you have something to,
Yeah,
to
well,
kind of inject a bit of?
Yeah, I mean that's what's meant to be happening. Is that you're meant to be just talking about it how you would normally talk about it. There's a bit of an atmosphere of this is how it shall be done, which is that happens in most shows. Most shows, you walk in and there's a structure there already, or there's somebody in charge, and they kind of impose a house style, which is also necessary. I mean, the Sydney Morning Herald looks like the Sydney Morning Herald. It doesn't look like all sorts of things. So yeah, to a certain extent, you can do what you want to do.
Trying to create a style unique to that particular.
Yeah, within the
show.
parameter of talking about
Yes.
somebody else's TV show, trying to be reasonably fair, trying to be entertaining. You end up being this strange monster.
We sometimes suffer from lack of substance with plenty of style,
Right.
so I can relate to the
Yeah,
reverse.
that's TV for you.
All right, so how's the show going in terms of the almighty ratings, and how important is that to the ABC? I mean, are you aware of, or do you keep abreast of such things, or
Oh
is
yeah,
it really?
every single TV show watches the ratings every day. Ratings come in every morning,
Right.
and it's religion. About
Right.
10:30, it's the stone tablets come down through
Right.
the fax machine.
Right. Yes.
And the people plot little charts of them, and people invent theories as to why they're going up or down. It's like the stock market or something. It's rating kind of 5s and 6s, which is reasonable for that time slot. Current Affair gets 30, so
Right.
it's not doing much of a nip for the 2 mics. But and ratings are very important to the ABC. In recent years, it's become more and more a factor in how they decide as to whether they decide to go on with the show or not. But it depends a little bit on the kind of show. Something like Four Corners or A Big Picture doesn't necessarily have to rate as fulfilling other functions. Our show has to rate, or there's no point.
Right. Here at CTV, we have at least one viewer
Right.
who has come up and made herself
And they're
known
in the control
in a
room.
nightclub. No, and we send a cheerio to her on every
Oh, really?
every
Really?
wrap up
Oh,
of the show.
really?
Yeah. So hello, Max, once again.
Max.
Yes. Yeah.
G'day, Max, club goer.
So where did not to delve too deeply into your
What is it?
television history, but where did it begin? Was it something you always wanted to do, or did you kind of fall into it?
Actually, the first television job I had was when I was 16, and I played. I was a musician, and I played saxophone in a country television Tonight Show in the little orchestra. Like the Paul Gaboski of 1970 or something, in Ballarat in Victoria, and I did that for about 6 months or so. But then I was a musician, and then I got a job doing the afternoon show, the kid show at the ABC, about 7 years ago.
Right. And how did you find that when you first got into it? Was it a big step? Well, I guess from playing an instrument in a band to presenting a national show.
It was a
would be-
huge step for me because I actually hadn't had a job until then. Well, I hadn't had
A lot of us can relate to that, actually.
I had jobs, but I'd work as a musician, so I'd work at night and I'd toured. And all of a sudden I was living in Sydney and going to an office every day, and so that took me about a year to adjust to doing that, and I'd never worked in anything like that before. Suddenly I was at the ABC, I'd just been in bands,
Right.
What the hell this place was. So it was
Talent spotted, as it were, from an early
Oh,
age.
yes.
All right, we've all got cards here that we'd like to give you later on. Okay, and do you have goals? I mean, does television is where you want to continue in that medium, or is there other areas you'd like to get into? I mean, is journalism, which is pseudo-journalism, what you're doing now, I guess, is that
I've done
an
a fair
interest
bit of
for you?
pseudo-journalism in my time. I'm not sure. I don't have an easy answer for that. I've drifted along in TV, and I've I've done a bit of this and I've done a bit of that, and I've ended up in this particular job at the moment. And you know, I don't know. It can be quite an unsatisfying world, TV. Really, it's not necessarily. It's kind of fun and it's sort of easy, but it's not necessarily all that satisfying. You know, you're dealing with a lot of sort of. It's a lot of effort to get a little bit of information out there. You know, so I tend to think of myself going more into writing areas, just not really worrying about performing on camera, but just writing and maybe writing for other people. But you don't determine it yourself either in TV. It's so you are such at the whim of, you know, strange decisions made for all sorts of reasons that have very little to do with whether or not what you're doing might be entertaining.
And Simon himself, the man, the myth, the legend, how is he as a boss? Would you call him a boss?
Yeah, Simon's the boss. He's the executive producer of the company which produces TV.
Right.
TV is an independent production which the ABC buy every day.
Right.
And then put it to air. So he's the boss of that company, and yeah, he's the boss. He's, you know, he lays it down how he wants to do it.
Yes, I saw the show that I managed to catch. He was interviewing Darren Hinch, and he chatted very easily with him, and he managed. Well, he asked hard questions. He didn't exactly get hard answers. I mean, he got typical Hinch replies, but. I'm not suggesting that he ever lost his interviewing technique or whatever, but because I used to watch him religiously, and in fact many of us used to watch him on Simon Townsend Wonderworld, and you know, enjoyed it. And you know, he still comes across as you know, nice guy. Although signing off with the world really is wonderful, does get a bit patronising.
TV really is wonderful. It's even stranger. No, he stopped that too now.
Has he?
That's gone, and the laugh has gone.
The What is Simon without the giggle? I ask you.
There's no dog either.
No, what's he got now? That little hairless lizard, is it?
Yeah, we tried the axolotl for a while, but it died. Bad omen.
I think it's a jinx just going on air with Simon in the first place.
The final pilot, the axolotl died. Ooh, spooky.
There's an omen for you. How is working for the ABC as compared to, I don't know, if you've not worked in the networks, what you've heard?
Well, I worked at Channel 10 for 14 months or 15 months, and at the ABC before that, and now back at the ABC. Yeah, they're completely different. Totally different animals. The commercial network's only concern is money. Money, and money.
Right, so the rumours are true.
The rumours are true, yes. There's nothing else going on there. They have no interest in anything else because that's the only reason they're there.
Right.
Whatever they might say about, you know, Australian content or trying to bring better and, you know, more interesting information to us, as long as it makes money. They try to do it, and they try to make a good program, but you've just got an overriding atmosphere of people trying to make money.
Yes.
At the ABC, you've got an atmosphere of people trying to get an audience, but the people actually making the show aren't trying to make money out of it.
Right.
The organisation might need to make money now and might need to investigate those sort of things, but you just have a different culture. You don't have people who are concerned about getting a nice flat and neutral bay and a red Toyota, you know.
Right. All right. Because I watched a program, Attitude, which is screens on the ABC, and yes, it is good. And they mentioned on it that the cost of importing an American program is something like, you know, 20% of the cost of making one over here. Which, I mean, as you're suggesting for the networks, I mean, it's economic suicide to try and produce your own stuff. So it's not hard to see why or not difficult to see why they do it. I'm just wondering, does the ABC incur losses? I mean, they can't run at a loss, surely. But I mean, if they're going to produce.
No, I don't think it runs at a loss. I mean, that sort of accounting area of the ABC I'm not very clear on or familiar with. I just know that it needs lots of money.
Right, yeah. All I was getting at is because there is so much Australian content on the ABC, and given that it costs so much, apparently, I'm just wondering how they kind of make ends meet. But that's obviously we'll have to get.
Wouldn't have the faintest idea. I don't think anybody else does either.
Okay, so how long do you envisage TV's run to continue for? I mean, I've read Marcus Casey in the Telegraph Mirror, who, well, one week he was particularly enthralled. Yes, he was. There's a full. I'm going to hold this up at the camera. We don't actually do this. Describing it with such.
Simon's pacey look at the box.
Yes.
Great headline.
You know, upbeat, all this kind of thing. Yeah, they were. He was very enthusiastic, and then some other person. Yes, the worm has turned. He described it as neighbours would compare better to it in what's his words? 4 nights a week. of TV, starts to wear a bit.
I think there's no doubt in anyone's mind that this is a perfect format for half hour a week, or 1 hour a week.
Right,
But
right.
TV is always driven not by a perfect world, but by a real world. The ABC can never find anything to put on at 6:30 at night.
Right,
You know, they struggle.
The
to
lead
find
up to the
something
news,
The lead
yes,
up to the
yeah,
news.
yeah,
This is the Bermuda Triangle of the ABC.
Yes. Well, aren't people getting home from work? I mean,
People are getting home from work. They don't necessarily.
or watching Yana.
Or watching Yana. You can't preempt the news. The news is the big thing. It's got all the stuff that's happening. So whatever's on before it has to be sort of not important. You know, you've got this sort of vacuum that is a big problem in the ABC. It has been for years, and the last time the ABC had a successful program in this time slot was GTK and Bellbird, which is about 1970.
Right.
There's virtually been nothing ever since that worked, and so TV is on 4 nights a week because it's a cheap solution. We just tape everybody else's show and talk about it.
Parasitic television, if
Exactly.
you will. Do you have a favourite?
Eating itself.
Yeah. Favourite TV programs? I mean, do you watch the box? Do you have a box?
Yeah, I have a box. In fact, I do watch a lot of the box. I do have a certain commitment to it as a career now, more than perhaps I did a few years ago. So now I watch a lot of stuff to see what it is. That's great, or how's that done. I've got a soft spot for sitcoms. I love sitcoms. I watch enormous amounts of Roseanne and Murphy Brown and Home Improvements and a lot of them. I love them. I think they're fantastic little mini dramas. They're geniuses who create those things, who manage to make all those little. Roseanne's fantastic.
Yes, yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
She'll be here soon.
We're getting her on, actually.
Yeah, Northern Exposure is brilliant. Watch that a lot. I watch a lot of news and current affairs and that sort of stuff. So, but I'm only tape stuff. I tend to tape it. I might only watch half of it or something and just speed through it.
Right. Tell me, when we're on air, we sometimes feel a bit restrained from saying things about certain people for fear of kind of offending them. But I mean, I'm going to cite the Vizard case, the one that the first story you did. I mean, and I'm only reading, getting from what I got in the paper, and the title was "Vizard tries hard, dies hard." A memorable quote. Now, I mean, are you just free to do that, or I mean?
Well, if you're a critic, if you're in a critic, whatever it is you're criticising, then that is what you are meant to do. I was a music critic for a while. I wrote for the Australian and for Rolling Stone and things like that. It's the same thing,
Right, it's par for the course.
If In Excess bring out an album and it's awful, well, you're meant to say it's awful. You're not meant to sort of go, oh well, not a bad try, Mike.
Right.
And that's also not very interesting.
Yeah,
You're meant to have an opinion about it, and it's meant to be a critical opinion. That's the point.
Yeah.
So, something like that is just normal criticism. There's a Vizard show. It's not working. The reason it's not working is Steve. With somebody going to say it. And it's not even that extraordinary. I mean, other people have been doing it. Doug Anderson does it whenever he feels like it, and it's Melbourne columnists who write it all the time. So you're only really saying what everybody thinks and feels anyway. Mainly what you're trying to do as a critic, I think, is pick up that kind of vibe, whatever that is, however you receive that. You're trying to sort of go, yeah, it's not working, no one seems to like it. There's not much point sort of going in. You can go in and criticise something that everybody likes as well, but I think you're also trying to pick up general atmosphere.
Right. And
with
pay television, do you have any feelings on that with the introduction of
Lord knows what's going on there either.
Or whether they'll get their act together?
Can anybody follow that?
No, I mean...
Who are these pornographers that they've given these licences to? It's just weird. They just sound like they've gone up Parramatta Road and found a couple and said, here you go.
Yes, yeah.
It's just weird. I mean, my only thoughts about pay television is we get plenty of TV now for free.
Right.
And now someone's going to charge you for it.
Right, yes,
You were talking about state of origin before. You don't think you're going to be paying for that in about 2 years' time? Of course you will be. That's the only way a pay television station can be profitable. In America, the Super Bowl is on pay. It's not on free anymore. In America, you pay $150 extra to watch the Olympics if you want an uninterrupted coverage of the Olympics. Otherwise, all you get is about 2 hours on the free-to-air networks. So they're blown out of the water. The only way that anyone's going to make any money out of pay is if they have stuff that people will pay to watch, which is the cricket, the state of origin, the big movies.
So they're holding it to ransom, really.
Yeah, well, you don't have, they'll just go and buy it up, So
well, that isn't certainly public knowledge. I mean, but it isn't put across that way.
No, it's not
in
put
media.
across. It tends to be put across as sort of to me it seems like the government and media owners dealing with one another about this thing they think we all want. And I haven't seen a protest in the street yet saying that they want pay TV. We see a lot of good TV. You can graze through the channels all week and you will see everything.
100 hours a day apparently.
Yeah, there's 4 video shops within 100 metres of where I live.
Yes. And the 6th channel that's coming, or hopefully will be coming on in August, we're hoping to contribute some material towards that. Do you hold hopes for that, or have you given it any thought about
I think it's fantastic. I mean, public radio, so public television, fantastic. I love these sort of things because they just sound. You can just sit here and talk. There's we didn't have to go to an ad break. We didn't have to go anywhere. Nothing. We just sat here and we just talked for 25 minutes or whatever. Instead of, the constraints of formats on commercial or, the government media is a pain in the running sheet.
And I've been asked by my music critic to ask you how the music career is going.
Right. It's a bit stalled.
On the back burner at the moment?
Yeah, it's a bit on the back burner. I practice a lot of... for some reason I've decided to practice piano, so I sort of sit at home going... but that's...
And call it practice.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it, so it's annoying to other people. I only get to do it if I'm at my own. But, I might play. I don't know. I'll see how it goes.
Right. All right, James. Well, thanks very much for coming in this evening. We've enjoyed it.
I'll just walk home now.
Yeah. James lives apparently across the road and down the hill, so no cab fares tonight. We're on a very tight budget here, James, as you understand. Yeah. It all went on this shirt, apparently. So, all right. So we're going to go to a tape now, and look out for TV. I mean, it may not be your cup of tea, but as a reviewer of shows. I worked this out. A reviewer of a show that reviews shows, I reckon this show is worth reviewing. And on that note, James and everyone else who's confused in the audience here, I'll see you a little later on. See you later.
What's the best? Forget about the rest. You cost him money, he won't think it's funny.
You gotta learn to work, boy. You gotta learn to work, girl. Working don't come easy. You gotta give before you take.
Give before you take. Training is the name, it's the name of the game. All people ain't the same. Ain't that a shame? Did they go to school, university or college? Have they the skills, techniques, the knowledge? You want to travel far? I don't mean by car. Take this tip. Jump on a ship, apprenticeship, traineeship, scholarship, cadetship, that's the way to sail, you don't want to fail. Take yourself to tape, university too, training is the goal if you want to get some dough. If you want to compete in the big bad world, education street for a boy or a girl. If you want to get onto any kind of course, just do your best, there's no need to force it. Keep your head down, don't act the clown, the best that you can do is all up to you.
You gotta learn to work, boy, you gotta learn to work, girl. You gotta give before you take.
Give before you take. Give before you take. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Ago. Now you ain't so cool, nowhere to go. Training is the name, it's the name of the game, and it's not too late to get back through the gate. C to CS, tell them you're through, you're getting depressed, wanna stop feeling blue. Show them you're keen and say what you mean. They'll give you cash to learn in a flash.
You gotta learn to work, boy. You gotta learn to work, girl. Working don't come easy. You gotta give before you take.
You can train full time
You're not working crime.
or do it part time.
You can't have the grind.
Get yourself a grant to help you train. If you find you can't, try the CS again. Job search, job train, job what skills share. If you have to travel, they'll pay you the fare. Training is the shot if you want to get skills or adapt what you got to help pay the bills.
You gotta learn to work, boy. You gotta learn to work, girl. Working don't come easy. You gotta give before you take.
Are you listening?
You gotta learn to work, boy. You gotta learn to work, girl. Working don't come easy. You gotta give before you take.
Listen to my
You gotta learn to work, boy. You gotta learn to work, girl. Working don't come easy. You gotta give before you take.
before you take.
You gotta learn to work, boy. You gotta learn to work, girl. Working don't come easy. You gotta give before you take. You gotta learn to work, boy. You gotta learn to work, girl. Working don't come easy. You gotta give before you take.
Listen, close now.
You gotta learn to work, boy. You gotta learn to work, girl. Working don't come easy. You gotta give before you take.
What you should have had.
You gotta learn to work, boy. You gotta learn to work, girl. Working don't come easy.
Go on with exercise 21.
Hi, and welcome to the skate show again.
Hey Craig, how you doing?
Good. Michael
well,
made it in tonight, which is good of him.
Finally.
Yeah, you missed last time, didn't
I was
you?
pretty lazy.
And then
I was wet, it rained.
yeah, and then we both missed last week.
Yeah,
Well,
because
it was
you're a
'cause-
lazy sod. You went to Tumbleweed.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
No?
I didn't think so. That's why I said it.
No, I'll go Raven instead.
Oh, well, I'd come in instead of going raving. Yeah. So skateboarding this week. What's been happening?
Oh, no, not much really. Just the only good, or you could say bad news, is Central Station skate park isn't running at the moment.
Yeah, because I couldn't get
Insurance.
insurance. Wasn't that
I know.
Chad's job or something?
Whose?
Chad, wasn't he meant to get
Yeah,
that all?
Chad's supposed to do it, but Chad's a bit of a lazy sod as well, just like me.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're trying to sort out insurance, and they're probably going to move to a warehouse,
Right.
hopefully, which will be much better for the skate park anyway, because
Yeah.
there's not enough room in the shop. Plus, it's disturbing for the shop to try and sell clothes and things.
On Sundays.
Yeah,
Which is
exactly.
when it was apparently on Sunday afternoons from 12 to 5,
Yeah,
which would have been a good thing.
that was damn good because the street skaters in the city don't have anything except
Martin Place.
Yeah.
Basically.
And funny thing about Martin Place is
Now you mention
the
it.
Sydney, what do you call him? The Sydney Ranger.
Oh,
The guy
yeah.
that's in charge of the whole city.
Who drives around
Went to
with
school
Band-Aids
with
in his
my
truck.
brother.
Really?
So every time we go in the city for a skate, he turns up and he picks on me.
Oh,
And
great.
so I cop it all the time. On behalf of everyone.
Oh, you're a martyr
Yeah.
of the Sydney skate scene. There's a new skate park opening tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I read it in the Parramatta Advertiser whilst I was
What?
getting my hair done this week.
Where at?
At Guildford.
Oh, Guildford Bowl. Yes.
Guildford
I know
Bowl.
all of it.
Tell us what you know.
I know nothing.
Oh.
No, John Finlay, my cohort.
Cohort. On the screen zine scene.
Yeah. Well, he did a demo there for council members, apparently.
Mm.
I don't know exactly what it is, but, it's just a pool of sorts,
Yeah.
I guess. I'll probably go there this week and check it out, and we'll have something for the next show.
Well, that would be a
Hopefully.
sight to see.
Have we talked about Manly? Yeah, we have. Well,
We talked a bit about it. What
Yeah,
does-
we talked about that about a month ago.
Yeah.
It's on its way. It's getting dug out now, all the dirt and things like that.
Yeah.
So it should be ready within the next 2 months, I guess.
When is it starting like actual cementing things?
Probably within a week or so.
Yeah.
They might have already started, I don't know, I haven't been there to check it out.
Is Chad foreman still?
Chad is foreman, yes, he's on the site every day, making sure everything is going as planned.
Yeah, getting
Getting-
$15 an hour.
Yeah, it should have been me.
Because you were too
It was
lazy.
me, but I was too lazy.
See, kids, that's what happens when you're lazy.
I know.
Yes, and Central Station, I think I mentioned it before, they're having their own magazine. Which, the idea behind that, we had a production meeting. The idea behind that, Central Station's going to fund it until it can sort of pay for itself. And then it'll be kind of like its own sort of entity, I guess.
Yeah, which would be good. Plus it gives us a job.
It does indeed. Hopefully money.
Play with my computer.
I'm looking forward to some money, basically. But that'll involve lots of hard hours, and hopefully that's going to be a national magazine too.
Yeah. Well, a bit of competition for slam, basically.
Which is what we want. Gives them a good run for their money. And it's going to be monthly, so it should push slam right out of the way.
Yeah, which means I've got a damn lot of work to do.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be about $1.50. Like, the first one's going to be free, and then after that it'll be something like $1.50. And we haven't decided the size or anything. But Chad said, let's go square. Square magazine. It'd be like a Grace Brothers Christmas catalogue or something like that.
Why not round or octagonal or something like that?
Round's got a lot of possibilities, hasn't it?
Skateboard magazine in the round. That's a good idea.
In the round. It's got some. So
have to give a Walkman and a tape with every issue though.
Yeah, and that'd be a bit costly, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Maybe they could give them a Walkman that didn't work.
Oh yeah.
Possibly.
Just destroy a lot.
Yeah.
That's cool by me. Anyway, enough, Gavin.
Anyway, magazines this week. Do you want to have a look at the Rad? Tell everyone what the Rad's got in it.
Gee, the Rad. Rad is a British magazine, by the way.
And it's rad.
I met the editor of this mag while I was over there quite a few years ago. It's pretty good. Nice colour pickies. Full colour. Used to be newspaper style.
Now it's bigger, I think. It's bigger than all the other magazines that you can find around.
Lots of good European photos, like stuff from Munster of last year. Quite a lot of street footage, as Europe in general, because it's so big, hasn't got a lot of skate parks, but when they do have skate parks, they're indoors, which is one good feature of Europe. Lots of nude women in the magazine as well. I don't know, they got pretty good stuff. They spend lots of money on skate facilities when they can, but the weather's not too good. It does get quite cold. What else we got in here? Trick tips for all those street goers out there. Basically a pretty good magazine. How much does it cost? $5.30. Not too bad. If you want to know what the Europeans are doing, damn good value.
Wearing low-cut shoes, I think that's what everyone's up to at the moment.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Cutting your shoes down. Yeah, that's a new sponsor for skateboarders, Travel Fox Shoes. Pretty damn... I don't know.
It's
Plastic soles, they're still grippy, but...
Are they wearing down a bit?
Just a little bit. I don't know what's happening. I spoke to Emil the other day, the guy that I guess is running
Emil, he's getting involved in the magazine too.
Yes, he is. Well, I guess they're going to keep supplying shoes to a couple of skateboarders and hopefully it'll kick off.
Hopefully.
They make quite a lot of other shoes as well, like hiking boots and stuff like that.
So next time you go hiking, it's for free.
Yeah.
Get some free shoes.
Gee, I don't go hiking, huh?
Bummer, hey. Thrasher. I got this one in the mail a few weeks ago and haven't been in to tell everyone about it yet. But it's pretty good, this issue. It's got a nice poster, which I'll show everyone as soon as I find it. Poster.
Who cares about posters? Oh, yeah, that's a good... What is that?
It's a kickflip indie grab the
Kickflip
fakie.
indie to fakie. I wish I could do it, but I think I'll learn it tomorrow at Bondi.
So that's where you're skating tomorrow, is it?
Yes, Bondi.
I think this is Sluggo, actually.
Yeah,
Rob
he'd be
Boyce.
nuts enough to do it.
Yeah.
Like that too.
His foot's nearly hitting the coping there, it's pretty close.
Pretty dodgy there.
Yeah. So that's out in your newsstands now. That's cost through the roof, isn't it?
I don't know, what is it? Is the price on the front there?
No. I got it in the mail.
Almost $7? Yeah,
No, it's more than $7.
Is it?
A Transworld's better, and that's like $6.95. That's
now I know why I don't buy skateboard magazines anymore.
Yeah.
I only buy Slam because it's Australian and it's only $3.50.
Support your local industry.
Yep. Who needs this Seppo? I don't say that either.
Yeah, so whereabouts have you been skating this week?
Just around Five Dock, my local area. Doing some street skating. Went to Mona Vale last Sunday. Oh, bad news about Mona Vale last Sunday. Luke Jones, if you know who Luke Jones is, he's a local from up that way. And he smashed his front teeth. Yeah. Plugged a backside air, landed on the flat and smashed his teeth.
Not a pretty sight.
Poor young man. The gnarly thing is, he got in his car, checked his face out, went bugger it, got back up on the ramp and skated again.
That's hardcore.
Yeah.
That's this week's hardcore story, I'll have to say.
Anyway, hopefully we've got my tape queued up. We've got a little video here by a young man, Ty Colling, who at the moment is in probably San Diego, California, asleep on someone's couch, no doubt. And he put this together at home. The footage is, well, the quality of the footage isn't too good. There's a lot of noise in the tape. But as far as action's concerned, it's really, really good.
Is there a soundtrack?
Yes, there is a soundtrack.
Wow.
Which for Ty is absolutely amazing. Even titles.
Yeah.
Not very good titles, but they're still good.
What
Anyway.
music? Is it Slayer in it? Is
Yeah.
Slayer in it? Yeah.
Well,
I guess from the cover.
Look at the cover. Anyway, here's a tape. Let's see how it is.
Goddamn, it's a brand new payback. From the straight gangsta Mac and straight gangsta Black. How many motherfuckers gotta pay? Went to the shop and dusted off the AK. Cops gotta get peeled. Cause the nigga you love to hate still can kill it will. It ain't no pop cause that sucks. And you can New Jack swing on my nuts. Down with the niggas that I bail out. I'm platinum bitch and I didn't have to sell out. Fuck you, Ice Cube, that's what the people say. Fuck America, still with the triple K. Cause you know when my nine goes buck, get a bunch of head like a watermelon, dropping clothes stories up. Now let's see who drop. Punk motherfuckers trying to ban hip hop. Fuck R&B and a running man. I'm the one that stare with the gun in hand. Make sure before you buck with duck quick, punk. Cause I'm the wrong nigga to fuck with. Hell yeah, it's on, you better tell him. Ice Cube and I'm rolling with the motherfucking now lip. It's the #1 crew in the area. Make a move for your gat, now bury ya. The ashes, dirt to dirt. Folks know when I put in work. Cause lynch mob niggas are the craziest. And y'all motherfuckers can't fade my shit. South Central, that's where the lynch mob dwell. Hitting fools up with the big ass head. One time can't hold me back. Sweatshirt, khakis, and croaker sacks. Stop giving juice to the waiters, cause I'm Davies, never paid us. I hope he wear best. It's all about the L-E-N-C-H, y'all know the rest. Motherfucking crew, motherfucking mob, do a motherfucking job in a motherfucking squad. In 91, Ice Cube grew strong and bigger, and I'm the
got Adam Horovitz, Hurricane. You got Cloud, other DJs. You put your head out.
I'm bumping on the string. I'm paying to sing a rhyme. I do my thing. I'm in lava lamp. It's in my brain. Don't tell them I'm already drinking the biggin'. But I rock well. The Betty Duke go. The Ranch.
And then I bust a bingo. Got more rhymes than Jamaica got mango.
I got the bootleg. That's the end of my stopper.
Yo, Ropa!
A full clout, y'all. A full clout, y'all. And when the mic is in my mouth, I turn it out, y'all. A full clout. Never been dumb, 'cause I'm the most mackinest. Never been dumb, 'cause I'm known the most mackinest.
Yeah, we got big cheeks, but I got our teeth cheap. And if you don't believe it, just a question you believe.
I'm like Sam the Butcher, bringing Alice to me. Like Fred Flintstone,
Driving around with both feet.
should I have another sip now? Skip it.
Back of the ride
And bust with the whip it. Roll it over cookies all around the neck. Running from the law, the press and the parents.
Is your name Michael Diamond?
No, mine's Clarence.
From downtown,
Manhattan.
some village. My style's wild, and you know that it's still it.
This no bag something that you're doing the ball.
Say, yo, Ropa!
You're a fool, and I'll
That's it. Spinner, spinner, spinner. We got you on footage, spinner. Westpac property and the damage in the core. Yeah, right. We'll have the police come and charge you, right, for trespass on private property. Alright? And damage to private property. Okay? All private money. Do it. Yeah, we're the only ones that have been here.
Yes, here we are. Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Jason. Oh, what a to-do. Rock job.
Yes, rock job. And what a week it's been for rock and roll.
It has indeed.
Yeah.
And what a week it's been for Godzilla as well.
Yes, we have a proctologist troll on the set tonight.
Yeah. With a nose ring.
I know, yeah, and because
which is pretty appropriate because
Gemma and I wear nose rings, and to be on rock job actually is a sort of a prerequisite that you have
yeah,
one.
it is. But yeah, Godzilla's had a hard week.
Mm. So
But
what's
anyway,
new in music, Jimmy?
What's new in music? Not much. Except I've had a good week. Because guess what I did on Tuesday?
Bought lots of CDs?
No, I bought one.
Oh, which one?
Guess.
PJ Harvey.
Yay! Which I have been waiting for about 6 months. And I went to Red Eye Records and I bought this PJ Harvey Rid of Me, and guess what they gave me?
It looks like a bonus CD.
It was indeed. It was the 50-foot Queenie EP.
Far
and
out.
brilliant they are.
Yes.
They are brilliant. You heard some of it before we were playing.
Well, I've got the first PJ Harvey album, but I don't have that one. But if it's as good, I'm sure I'll love it.
It's even better. It's even better.
Donut und Blitzen!
Miss Polly Harvey,
Yeah.
I believe her name is.
She's the pin-up for the 90s, I've heard.
Really?
Mm.
Why is that?
I don't know. They're just saying that. There are people saying that.
Oh. But she's sort of...
Maybe she's got a great bod.
Whoa! But yeah, she has really gotten rocking.
Well...
I mean, you listen to Dry Right, and you think that's really bizarre and stuff.
Mm.
You know, well, not bizarre, but sort of, original. And then you listen to that, and you just, I just sat there afterwards going, oh my god, that is so good. Because if I could be anyone else in the world, except for me, of course, I would be PJ Harvey.
And I'd be Joan Jett, and we could get in a band together.
Yeah! PJ Harvey meets Joan Jett, indeed. But if you're not stupid, go and buy it.
Okay. No, I'm going to tape it off you.
No, but you're not allowed to do that. That's against copyright. So you're going to go and buy it, aren't you?
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So
And I won't be taping those records for you either, Jenny.
No. So, what CDs or records or tapes have you bought recently?
Oh, God. Well, I bought a lot because I find when I'm having a feeling I have to go and buy a CD, that gets rid of it. And,
Same, actually.
yes, it's good, isn't it?
Yes.
It's shopping, it generally
Therapy.
helps CDs, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, all that ride they have out at Wonderland, the one where you go backwards and upside down very
The
fast,
Demon.
that's better than therapy too.
Mm.
Yeah, I've bought, what have I bought? I bought the new Aerosmith album.
And?
I thought it was a bit disappointing after the last one, actually, but it might grow on me.
Because you really liked Pump, didn't you?
Yeah, I think
Pump
Aerosmith
was
are the world's greatest
quite a
rock and roll
fine
band.
album.
Yeah.
We both went and saw them live.
Yeah, and they were great. They kicked. Yeah,
Way
they were
back
great.
in '89, was it?
Yeah, at the Empty Container Centre.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But
was a show.
that was a fine gig.
Yeah, they were good.
Damn fine gig.
And I bought the soundtrack to Hellraiser 3, which is a great album. It's got Tin Machine and Motorhead and Chainsaw Kittens and a whole lot of other bands on it, and it's fantastic. And I don't know what the movie's like, but the soundtrack is great. So, I can't buy it.
Yes. What else have you bought?
Oh God! I got the Dead Boys. You can buy the Dead Boys' first album, Young, Loud and Snotty, from 1977, is now available on CD.
But did it work on your CD player?
Well, the first copy didn't,
Is
but the second
question.
one did.
So they didn't actually give you the same one?
No, I got another one in the same box though, because I could even see where I peeled the sticker off when I gave it back.
Yeah.
But it's the Dead Boys. If you
Maybe
haven't heard
you
anything from
maybe you should
1977,
explain that as a sort of warning to all those people out there with CD players.
Well, apparently CD players are very idiosyncratic. Like some CDs play on all CD players and some only play on a few. And mine has played everything in the universe except the Dead Boys.
Well,
I
mine's
didn't like
played,
the Dead Boys at all.
Mine's played everything in the universe and it hasn't not played anything, so...
It's very open-minded.
Yeah.
Like my dad's open-minded. He hates all kinds of music.
Well, my mum only likes Eric Clapton. So.
I must make an announcement though. I've noticed here Kiss Alive 3 goes on sale tomorrow. So get down to Utopia and get yourself a copy.
Jumping out of our socks here at CTV1. Another album I've got is Steady Diet of Nothing from Fugazi, which is a really good album. Craig, you know this album, don't you?
I know it well.
Just jump on here for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
On your coffee table.
Yep. Except don't bump the microphone.
I'll sit next
What do
to
you reckon?
I reckon it's good. I saw them live.
Did you when they played at the
Sydney Uni?
Yes.
Is it the refectory or the refirmary?
I can't remember.
Oh, who cares?
But I didn't manage to catch them because I was too young at that stage.
Yeah, but it's really good. Yeah.
How would you sort of describe?
Oh, gee, now you put me on the spot.
Punk sort of.
It's DC hardcore is what it is from Washington DC.
It is, and it is brilliant. What do you reckon are the highlights on the album? I reckon one of the definite highlights is Stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long Division. I like Long Division.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
song. Kind of easy to play on the guitar too if you don't know much guitar like me. What else is there? Runaway Return. No, I'm just reading off the back because I don't know. I don't know the names of the songs that well, but I know the songs.
So just sing the ones that are good then.
What now?
Yes.
Yeah, give us a few bars.
How does no sound?
Dun, 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 yeah.
Yeah, know that one heaps well.
No, that's a song on the album, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Have you shown Tumbleweed on this show yet?
No, I don't like Tumbleweed very much.
No,
really?
I don't know.
Go.
No, they're sort of boring, you know.
Yeah, are they?
They're
Like
not anything special.
Spash.
Well, I mean, you know, they're just a band. There's nothing that sort of strikes you about the old Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
What attracts you to the weed?
Well, I like weed because it's just something, the feeling, you know, when you're at the gig and you know all the songs.
Well, maybe I'd have to go to a gig.
It's the feeling, yeah, because like I saw them live before I bought any of their stuff, which I think's with a lot of bands that play around live, it's usually best to see them live first because they play a lot better live, and then you can get disappointed when you get the CDs.
Did you just read that sign there?
No, I never
They
pay
want
any
you
attention
to
to them.
Get pooed off.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so leave now.
Right.
Okay, so I guess what we'd better do.
Take this gift
Thank
for
you,
coming
Craig.
on the show.
Yes, he has just got a free.
I got free tickets to see Faith No More on Sunday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Check
good.
that out. I'll review
Is
it.
anyone else going to see Faith No More on
I've got 5 free tickets.
Saturday or Sunday?
Really?
So, are you going to go?
I might. I don't know.
Do you like Faith No More?
Yeah, I do, but I don't know if I like them enough to go and see them.
Ah. Alright, anyway, I guess what I'd better do now is the highlight of the show, which I'm going to make you read because I always make my guests read it. The national singles, sorry.
But there's so many.
No, there's not.
Can we
There's
just-
only 5.
Can we just read the alternative ones?
No, you have to read the national ones and I get to read the alternative ones.
Do you read them backwards?
Yes.
Number 5 is
To just sort of build up the suspense.
number 5, and this was a bit of a follow through, wasn't it? Faith No More with Easy.
Mm.
Number 4 is Michael. I've got a rare skin disease. Jackson with Give In To Me. Number 3, Peter Andre with. I can't read you right. I think it's Gimme Little Sign. I think
Yes,
this
it
is.
is actually.
Number 2 is ugly and quite boring Kid Joe with Cats in the Cradle. And number 1 is Lenny Kravitz with Are You Gonna Go My Way?
So hand it over.
Here you go.
That's actually okay one. Alternative singles at number 5, Smudge with Superhero. At number 4, Tumbleweed with Sundial. And at number 3, the Lemonheads are up there with Mrs. Robinson. And number 2, Faith No More Easy. And number 1, The Cruel Sea, Black Stick. A song that's been driving me crazy for a long, long time.
I don't think I've even heard it.
Haven't you?
No.
Well, don't. And you can read the national albums as well.
Great.
Because they're even more riveting than singles.
Number 5 is who's Kenny G?
He's that wanker that plays the soprano saxophone.
Sounds great. Breathless. Number 4 is Eric Clapton with Unplugged. Number 3 is Aerosmith with Get a Grip. Number 2 is The Oils with Earth and Sun and Moon. And number 1 is Lenny Kravitz with Are You Gonna Go My Way?
And alternative albums. At number 5, Belly with Star. Someone from the Breeders is in Belly, aren't they?
No, I don't think so. Tanya Donnelly used to be in the Breeders,
Yeah.
but she's not anymore.
Alright.
And the Breeders were supposed to be touring.
I
and
know
they're
in
not.
March and they're not. Alright.
It's a bummer.
I know. At number 4, Dinosaur Jr. with Where You Been. Number 3, It's a Shame About Ray Lemonheads. Number 2, Suede. Number 1, Ed Cooper, Serene Machine. And as far as gigs go this week, not much is happening.
Well, there's Faith No
Well,
More.
there's Faith No More and stuff, but as far as sort of affordable gigs go. On Sunday, Mother's Day, there's something that's probably worth going to. Bernardo's are doing a fundraiser gig at the International Passenger Terminal at Circular Quay, and it goes from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it costs $5, and you'll see Boys in Black, Banana, Boo Bucker, Bug House, Damien Lovelock's Wigs World, Lewis Tillett and Trout Fishing Quebec. So if you're bored and you don't really want to hang around your mum on Mother's Day, it's basically what are you writing?
Stop turning pages of drum.
Yes, Jason. On next Friday, or Friday, May 21st, is that next Friday or Friday after? Friday after, I think.
Friday week.
Friday week, yes. At Tivoli, opposite Hoyt's, Pavement, Crow and Scream Feeder are playing, and you can get your tickets from Waterfront, Red Eye and Half Cow. And Faith No More, if you want to see them, like, sort of in the flesh, not actually at the gig, but they're going to Virgin tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Far out.
Far out. And one thing to note, if you get the single soundtrack now, you get 2 free passes to see the movie.
Isn't that bizarre how you can get the soundtracks to all these movies and the movies actually come out like 2 years later?
I know, because I bought singles ages ago.
I've had it for a year, that soundtrack.
Not a year.
Yeah, I got it when I went down the south coast last August.
That's not a year.
Well, it's nearly. 9 months. 9 months, I could have had a baby in that period. Actually, I think I did.
I thought you did too.
I did.
I thought you were getting a bit tubby there for a while.
That's true.
And just sort of, yes. But anyway, is there anything else to mention about music?
Not really. If you haven't seen the Underground Lovers, see them when they come back to Sydney. They're a great band.
And when are they coming back?
Very soon, I think next month. They're a Melbourne band and they're fantastic.
And what else? Go out and buy these CDs.
Yeah. Go out and buy any Fugazi CD. And the PJ Harvey album.
Because, that's one thing I forgot to mention. You said that you had a Fugazi CD and you
I've got
like
13 songs. Yeah, I do like it. I like it.
But you thought it was kind of boring, that's what you said.
No, I play it all right. I do like it.
Alright.
I've seen them live too. I thought they were good live. And I like the way they do lots of under 18 shows.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, except I miss out on them because I've got school and stuff. But anyway, that's about it for Rock Job tonight. Thanks for coming on the show with me. Minus your Alice Cooper makeup. And we're going to a noise video now, which is...
Let's just roll it.
Yeah. Is that it? Am I still on it?
I'm the one to heal your mind, yo. You got the power, you got to let it shine, yo. You got to move on to this thing. Get up, you got to groove on to this thing. Shake the groove and take that beat inside, yo. The heroes of hypocrisy. They had a great message, but did anyone listen? Do you follow? Do you hear me clearly? I'll tell you once more about the man who's been dissing his brother. He's a coward, he's a mouse, yo homophobe. You gotta get out of the house if you don't like what you perceive. When you ain't gonna tolerate your brother's sexual orientation. I do believe you need restraint till you stop trying to raise the level of your vibration. Don't listen to the man who says your love is forbidden. Ignore the lies that you should keep your love hidden. No more ignorance, no more attention. Hidden in the shadows is your expression. Never give up on the love you're giving day by day. You got to keep on up with living the love way. Let love into your mind and your love like a shine. Got to find a way, yeah. You can live a life of love and realize that you never give it up. Whoa, I just love. To ignore this problem that makes you fade away. From the second you were born, you were all infected. Now your brother's disrespected, rejected, feel like a witch to the state. Right about now I've had all that I can take. Never regret my sexuality, cause I can survive this system. I use my talents and my creativity to show the people my wisdom. Acceptance of your brother will bring you peace of mind. We are only here to love one another, and only this will free mankind. Never give up on the love you're giving day by day. You got to keep on up with living the love way. Let love into your mind and your love like a shine. You got to find a way, yeah. You can live a life of love and realize that you never give it up. Whoa, I just love. Taunt me, accuse me, tease me and abuse me. Haunt me and bruise me, but I'll always be free. Taunt me, accuse me, tease me and abuse me. Haunt me and bruise me, but I'll always be free. Never give it up. Never give it up. Never give it up. Day by day, day by day, day by day, day by day.
Yes, and welcome back. Thank you. Alright, welcome back with me, myself, Peter, Rodney, and Mike. We're back again this week to do the Blade Show. And Mike, you want to tell us a bit about what's going on this show, because I wouldn't have an absolute clue.
Actually, I don't have a clue either.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
okay,
well,
no, we do have these rollerblades here. Would you call
You're
them
not babies?
No. Seriously, if you're out for blades, a lot of them look good, but can we get a shot down here on the ground, possibly? Listen to this. Sounds like you're tap dancing on them. They're not very good, not the best blades I've seen them
At all.
At
the
all.
ankle support comes to there. It's meant to come up the top. No good.
Alright. Now today on the Blade Show we're going to look through some photos of me and myself and Rodney on the rollerblades. And we're going to go through some magazines and have a little talk about the movements and the price of blades and the different sorts of blades. Okay, well, what would you like to start off with? Our sponsor today, Redhead Matches. What do you reckon, huh? No, anyway, you want to go through the photos first? Okay, we'll go through the photos. Yeah, close up here.
Got a hole in the same spot.
Okay, these are the photos. They're just me on the ramp, just doing a little bit of an air. No amazing name for that trick. It's half of the names for the rollerblade.
They're taken off skateboards. They're all ripped off skateboards.
They are.
Rock and rolls and stuff.
Rock and rolls.
They're all ripped off.
All sound like tongue twisters to me. There's me doing a bit of a fakey ho-ho. And we'll go to the next one.
It's like play school or something.
It is.
You got to turn that photo around. You don't.
Oh yes. And today, boys and girls, we'll be looking at the different sorts of rollerblade moves. It's a bit of an air. Oh, that's a bit of a. Oh, go on. No, sorry about that. Anyway, that's jumping off the ramp. Mad, isn't it? It's a bit of an air there. Okay, we'll go to Rod. Let's have a look at yours.
I've got some here.
I'll keep them still there, Rod.
Yes, that's the same thing. That's a bit of an air. Same thing there. That one, I can't see it.
That's a jump off the ramp.
That's another jump off the ramp.
We have like the same photos with different people.
The same photos with different people. To tell you the truth, that's all we can do.
That one, it's really nice shot of my legs. They're really good, aren't they? No,
quite frankly, Rodney,
right
I've ever told you have really sexy legs. I mean,
Peter, I'm worried about you.
Sorry.
That's Peter doing an airwalk.
You know what? Can I get the camera down on my legs here?
No, don't worry
sexy,
about it.
Airwalks when you just simply do a kick like that. Have you ever seen on the shoes the airwalks? Do a bit of a kick like that when you're up in the air, then you can turn around and land it.
It's like a Jordan sideways.
Okay, Mike, you want to show us something about the Blade magazines here today?
I'll
give you the inline.
Here we have Teen Queens.
Davies magazine.
Teen Queens.
Truly amazing.
Truly, I'm serious.
Just got to say.
This is the worst Blade magazine. What's it called again?
Inline
These are for all
skater.
you Malibu rollerbladers and with hypercolours on.
Bag them out.
Have you ever
No
seen
good.
a kid so good? I don't know.
I mean, look at the kind of ads they have on the back. Hypercolour. You know. With their cut off arms. No good.
Okay. I don't mind, man. I'm just looking through the mag.
Here's a good picture. There's someone doing a flip.
Yep.
In front of Luna Park.
Actually, can I just have a look at this thing here? I just like to pay out
Just
to
take the
people.
magazine.
I just like
don't
to pay
pay
out
on
to
people. We want to get to the Blade prices. Go on, we're taking
Do we?
time here. Yeah.
Yes, he's got. This one's got a good lot too.
Which one?
This one.
Has that got the prices? All right.
Somewhere in here.
Anyway, some places you might want to go blading. There's a good ramp at Waterloo. It's right outside of South Sydney Youth Services. It's quite good for all you beginners because I seriously advise you do not go to Manly unless you're absolutely brilliant.
Manly's not that good anyway.
Manly's
too hard to get to unless you live there.
Yeah,
another good.
I've got some people having a bit of a giggle in the back there. You want to share it with us, guys? Sorry, we just got some skaters out there. Mad moves.
Yeah, we've got.
That's such a rad trick, man. I mean, whatever you guys are on, get off it fast. I tell you that much. Seriously.
Some other places, Bondi, good ramp.
Yeah, Bondi's a good ramp. The 6 foot ramp's quite good if you want to get some serious air. I mean, we're talking people doing 5 foot air above 7 foot air above the curtain.
Yeah, but you have to get there at midnight before you can actually get on the ramp because it's like packed out. That's very
Well, first you get up and then you wait, and when it's your turn you go. And then there's a
Anyway,
12
have we
foot.
found the prices in there anyway?
Yes.
We have, okay. You want to pass...
I don't know whether you can get it close up on these.
Pass that mag there, mate. Pass that mag.
As we were saying the other day, there's the Blade Line Nitros. Probably a bit too hard to see. They're priced at around $200.
They suck.
Good pair Roaches.
Roses, yes.
Yeah. It's hard to hold this.
Roses, very good. Very good
Roaches
pair of
and
roses.
Bowers, which are those two there. Good skates. They're more expensive though, so don't go and buy them if you're a beginner, because it's a waste of money until you get to skate.
Okay. Once
again, don't buy Malibu.
Seriously, I mean, you'd have some sort of mental problem to buy Malibu. Sorry, all you pathetic Malibu bladers out there. I'm going to do a little one on Gretzky skates.
Good blades.
Designed by American ice hockey player Wayne Gretzky. Plays for the LA Kings, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Alright, might get him down here. Sorry. Yeah, it says here, sport for the ankle. Says it's not an ideal freestyle skate, but for it's good flexible, you know, for outdoor and recreational skating. And it's supposed to be pretty good for well, it's all right for ramps, not the best, but it's supposed to be pretty good. Quality of the glide. Now, one thing with blades, you got to get good glide because these here don't have very good glide because what you got to do with blades is you got to get good bearings is one thing, and good wheels. Rod, what size wheels would you recommend for a ramp?
Ramp 75mm.
75. We're talking
Labita
big
wheels.
meaty mother. I can't say that on TV. Sorry, man.
Labita wheels, they're good.
Labita wheels.
They're big,
Okay, now
75mm.
the Gretzky's here are very good. You see that the wheels are slightly more spread apart. That gives you a bit more speed. So if you're on street blading or if you're on ramp, you just get up to the top like that. If you're too wussy to go from the top, not mentioning any names. We'll turn over here. Yeah. We've got the rollerblade. And another thing I'd like to tell you is that's the brand. That's the brand Rollerblade. Blades aren't called rollerblades. They're quite good brand, but that's not the name of blades. They're actually called inline skates. Which I don't know why.
I don't like blades better.
Yeah, blade sounds a lot better, I think. Then you've got Switchit. Switchits. What do you think of Switchits, right?
They're good. I don't like them as the ice skates so much because I've got a better pair anyway, but they're not that good. But those rollerblades, they're quite good. They got really good bearings and pretty good support too.
Anyway, we're going to have to wind this up because we've only got 2 minutes left. Let's show them a couple of mad photos. Let's switch to Rodney. Oh, we have a guy right here. See this man here? See this? Kids, do not try this at home if you want to have children. I'll tell you one thing. I mean, seriously, I heard of a guy who goes to ice skating. He tried to do one of these and landed in the splits and
oh yeah, Andre, or he's Andrew actually, but anyway, yeah, he did that down a big hill and
yet to come out of
landed in that form. He ripped up his whole arm and really hurt his groinal area. His very favourite muffler he pulled, not in that way, no.
That's another way, you guys and girls, to get blue balls. Okay,
hang on, there's something I want to show him.
There is something he wants to show him.
Go
Okay.
to Peter for a while.
Yeah, go to me for a while. I'm going to wind it up soon. So I'd just like to say Fairfield ramp is very good. Has
Spine
a variety
ramp.
Spine ramp, which is a very interesting ramp because it has the 2 sides like this and it starts and it meets in the middle. So you come down and you jump over and you can do all sorts of amazing tricks.
Well, I can't actually find it in there. What it was is roller hockey. It's sort of like ice hockey, but it's on cement. It's good sport that's coming up now.
Alright, yeah, roller hockey is a very good sport to get into. If you'd like to get into that, I mean, I suppose you could, if you want some information, phone here. If we have a phone number,
We do not.
we don't have a phone number because we don't have a phone. Do we have an address?
Do
Write
we
a
live here?
letter.
Are we here?
Write
Yeah.
your letters. Okay, while she's writing out.
Yeah,
the-
I'd just like to say something. This is John Pollard. He's from the Aerial Assault Squad, is it?
Yeah, that's the Aerial Assault Squad.
They're a pack of losers, I'd just like to say. I mean, here he is on the front cover, probably every single picture in this magazine. He gets paid a fortune and walks around like a legend in his
He loves
stussy
himself.
clothing. Yes, he loves himself.
He's a mad skater, but he loves himself. You meant to show it to the camera, not to yourself.
much more interesting than you
gee,
would say,
doesn't
right?
that look interesting?
Yeah.
What
See,
do
I
you
mean, look at this. He's got so much air. So he is good, but he's sort of a, you know.
We're still yet to
stuck up
find a
like himself.
hardcore rollerblader. Is there such a thing? I don't think so.
Anyway, that was a skate show for this week. Yeah, do we have a address?
No.
No, we don't live here. We...
55 Walker Street, Redfern.
That address again.
That address again. 55
If you've just seen on your
Walker Street.
television.
Yeah.
You're not sending him. Yes, anyway.
Do not send any money.
Okay.
We will bill you.
You want more? Oh, no. All right.
And do you want more? Free redheads matches with every purchase. No.
Okay.
Yeah, we can give you a lot of information if you want on ramps, places to go, events, anything. And be sure to tune into our show at Darling Harbour. We should have
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks'
In 2
time.
weeks.
2 weeks from this Friday, we should have quite a few spectacular moves going there and hopefully push the skaters out of the way. No, I don't think you can beat the skaters actually. Anyway, we're going to tape. Okay, we're going to tape now. See you later.
That was so pathetic.
I know, that was...
see you back.
6 years is a long time without any word.
Come on in, it's back.
She knew his face.
Go say hello to your daddy, son.
His touch. His voice.
I'll be damned. Foot's 2 sizes smaller now.
You are not my husband.
Whoever you think I am, do you love me?
You're making me crazy!
Who are you? You tell me who you are. I'm gonna burn this place down. You've known all along, haven't you? Why don't you take him into your house, into your bed?
John Robert Summersby, we have a warrant for your arrest for the murder of Mr. Charles Conklin.
If you tell them who you are, then they'll have to let you go.
You could win your life, sir.
I'm a name. I don't think I have a life.
You are not Jack Summersby, so why do you keep going on pretending that you are?
How do you know I'm not?
I know because... How do you know? I know because I never loved him the way that I love you.
Richard Gere, Jodie Foster, Summersby. She knew everything about him, but the truth.
Hello and welcome. Clapping always throws me off, something I'm not used to. Hello and welcome to Film Forum for another week. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm the only show that sort of has one person on it, and I was wondering if this had something to do with my personality or if it was just a matter of logistics. So if you're offended by my personality, just send a letter to 55 Walker Street, the McKell building, and tell me. Maybe I need someone else to sort of bolster the show. I don't know. But that was a clip from Summersby, a film which I haven't actually seen. It started on Thursday, and I went to see something else instead, which was a big mistake because we got clips of Summersby. But the reviews from the film, particularly in America, have been terrific. I've heard some great things about it. It stars Richard Gere and Jodie Foster, as you probably noticed from that clip, and has just opened at Village Cinemas and is distributed by Warner Brothers, who we will thank for that clip. As I haven't seen it, I can't really tell you much. I can't give you my opinion of it, but it is a remake of a French film from the 70s called The Return of Martin Guerre, which starred Gérard Depardieu, pronunciation there, and this is sort of another in a continuing trend of adapting foreign films for the American audience. Of course, films such as Three Fugitives, Three Men and a Baby, the soon-to-open film The Vanishing, Summersby as well, the soon-to-open Point of No Return, which is a remake of the French film La Femme Nikita. So I don't know if this sort of shows a lack of creativity or originality on the part of sort of American movie makers, but I don't know, especially when films have been made so recently, the habit of sort of remaking them for American audiences seems a bit strange, but I think people have a pretty strong aversion to subtitles, so that could be part of the reason. Summersby, another film like that, but whereas Return of Martin Guerre was set in sort of 17th century France, I think, Summersby has sort of been moved up to the Civil War, and it's a story about a guy played by Richard Gere who comes back from the Civil War saying that he's the husband of Jodie Foster. She'd believed him dead, and once he sort of comes back to her, the whole town sort of starts to perhaps think that maybe he's not the actual guy, because Jodie's husband was actually quite a mean sort of wife-beating kind of guy, and Richard Gere comes back. He looks the same as this guy, but he's a much kinder sort of character, so everyone sort of twigs to the idea that sort of maybe it's not him. That's the story of the film. I can't really give you an opinion of it, as I said, because I haven't seen it. But I think we have another clip to show from that now, and we'll go to that. And I will be reviewing Summersby next week, so you can look forward to that, to the clip.
Once, and I told him I'm going to shoot.
The other way, so the end is there.
Anything happened? Did you see him on film?
Sleeper track.
Here we go. Ready?
Okay, so it's here?
Yep. I mean, clean. Good. Rolling.
Rolling.
Very quiet,
please.
126, take 2, marker.
Action. Cut it.
Cut.
But that would be
Now the four-wheeler's in the way.
Yeah, so just sitting on it. Sharp. Somebody works.
Yeah.
It was handed to me.
Camera action. To Jody.
Action, Jody.
Everyone's here for a minute.
Yeah, sharp.
The electric wire.
The camera has to stick that up in the check.
Picture two first on the floor.
Ready, and...
Where's the skin for dust?
Really?
No.
Okay, panning onto the house.
Okay.
Action,
jail. No.
She darts for about 5 seconds.
No, it's done. It's done. Is that it?
Yep.
Too late? Never.
John?
Josh, ready? Shh. Rehearsal. Here we go.
We have to...
Guys.
You take one try.
A bit closer to us. Right, that horse is going to rear up. Drop, you know, if you let go of those torches, make sure that you drop them
Exactly.
carefully.
The other thing is noise. This guy can really make a lot of noise.
There'll be some stuff coming at you here. You know, deal with this. If you can turn into
Come on a little bit.
deal with the stuff there.
Like this. Like that. And shoulders.
Work them a little bit. Just work them a little bit.
Okay, right, tussling and bang! Exit!
Hey, get out of here! Yeah. Hey now! Get back! Get out of here! Get out of Hey!
Welcome back to two claps in one evening. That's pretty good. I'm touched. As I said, haven't seen Summersby, but I will be reviewing it next week. It looks terrific. From those clips, you can tell it looks like a good film. So I'll be back next week to sort of report on my feelings towards that film. Instead of seeing Summersby, which is what I should have done, I went to see a film called Deep Cover, which has just opened at Hoyt's. It's open to sort of a lot of instant sort of publicity. Previous to this week, I hadn't heard anything of this film. I'd heard about it, its release in America, but I hadn't heard anything about this film sort of being released locally. But then all of a sudden, Deep Cover seemed to be everywhere in newspapers, and as I noticed at the Hoyt Centre, posters everywhere promoting this film. So it's kind of like just this explosion of publicity about it, which is strange and something that I haven't actually sort of seen before. So I was pretty shocked, and I was pretty keen to see the film. Deep Cover is the latest effort from Bill Duke, whose first feature film was called A Rage in Harlem, and wasn't exactly a film that I was too fond of. I thought it was pretty bad. But this sort of Deep Cover looked more like a Bill Duke's territory. He's worked extensively in television, apparently directing sort of episodes of Hill Street Blues and Miami Vice, which I thought was good groundwork for this film, which is the story of a black undercover cop who infiltrates sort of a drug cartel in Los Angeles and sort of experiences severe sort of pangs of conscience. As he discovers, he sort of not only finds that he's good at being sort of an undercover drug dealer, but he almost starts to enjoy it. And this film sort of details sort of his emotional collapse almost from this sort of taxing job. I found this to be a truly incredible film. Its tone is so sort of just unhesitatingly bleak and sleazy almost, that it really got me going. It's just the sort of film I like. It's filled with violence and salty dialogue. It was written by Michael Tolkien, who wrote The Player, and also Henry Bean, who wrote, which I think definitely is one of the best films ever made, Internal Affairs. Fantastic, just like Deep Cover, very sleazy and sort of mean-spirited film, which this is. Also in the film is Jeff Goldblum from The Fly, who gives a brilliant performance, the best I've seen from him in ages. He plays a very, like everyone else in this film, sleazy sort of lawyer that does a bit of drug dealing on the side, that the black undercover cop, played by Larry Fishburne from Apocalypse Now, fantastic film, and most recently Boys in the Hood. He played Furious Styles in that one, gave it a terrific performance. Everything he's in, he gives a terrific performance. And this is definitely one of his best. So Larry Fishburne teams up with Jeff Goldblum to sort of worm his way into the underworld of drug dealing in LA. Terrific film. It is rated R though, so if you can't really stomach some rather hardcore violence and lots of foul language, avoid this film like the plague. If you don't mind your thrillers sort of being a bit nasty and hard-edged, then this is definitely for you, and I'd say seek it out instantly. Terrific. Out of the possible score of $11 ticket price, I'd be willing to pay $10 to see this one, which is the highest score I've given for weeks. So go and check this one out. Unfortunately, Deep Cover's the only film I saw at the movies this week. I've been spending more time in front of the TV watching videos. One video I saw this week is called Midnight Sting, which in America was called Digstown. It was retitled for Australian release. It's directed by Michael Ritchie, who made a lot of great films in the 70s like Downhill Racer and The Candidate, a personal favourite of mine. It stars some of my favourite actors, James Woods, one fantastic actor from Salvador, bestseller Cop, a lot of great films. Lou Gossett from An Officer and a Gentleman, Bruce Dern, and Oliver Platt, who is also in Indecent Proposal at the moment. This is sort of a mix between Rocky and The Sting, a film from the 70s. It's about this con man played by Woods who sets up this scam in a small town that he's got this old guy played by Lou Gossett, 48-year-old ex-boxer who can fight any 10 men from Digstown in one day and beat them all. And sort of it's one of those sort of scam con type films. It's sort of half comedy, half serious drama. The performances are terrific, the script is very witty, and on the whole very enjoyable film, and I thoroughly recommend it. Had a good time at the movies this week, saw a lot of good stuff. Out of a possible $5, which is how much I pay for a video at my store, heard it's a bit of a rip-off, but that's how much I pay, I'd give this film $3.50, so that's worth checking out. Also on my TV this week was Patriot Games, a film I also saw at the movies and wanted to check out again because it is so good. Directed by Phil Noyce, an Australian who made Dead Calm, and starring Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, Han Solo, what more can you say? Sean Bean's in it, Patrick Bergen, who's also in Map of the Human Heart at the moment, and Anne Archer, who you may remember from Fatal Attraction. This is kind of a semi-sequel to The Hunt for Red October, in that it uses the same character, who in that film was played by Alec Baldwin, but he was sort of brushed because he asked for too much money. They said, Alec, you're not a big enough star, we're not going to pay you that much, get lost. And you go out with Kim Basinger and she's an idiot. So what they did, they got Harrison Ford instead, who's a much better and much bigger actor. They thought he could open the film. And he did. It was a big hit in the States, big hit here, and it's an extremely good film. It's about a CIA agent, played by Harrison Ford, who sort of gets himself involved in stopping an IRA terrorist attack, kills one of the terrorists, whose older brother comes after Harrison for revenge. It's a very exciting, fast-paced action film, big budget, well directed, well acted, well everything. Patriot Games out of 5 gets a... what does it get? It gets $4. So another one, you know, that I'd recommend. It's a great film. It was better on the big screen. It's one of those big type films, so the big screen sort of, you know, more advantageous to it. But it's pretty good to see on video, and I think also quite a fair bit better than The Hunt for Red October, which I liked but wasn't sort of mind-blowingly attracted to. So Patriot Games, good film, go and see it. The final video I saw this week is kind of not a proper movie. It was actually made for, I think, cable television in America. It's got a rather tacky name, but don't let that turn you off. It's called Lethal Lolita. And it's... okay, I know, it's a pretty tacky sounding sort of movie, but it's actually really good. This film is one of 3 films made on the story of Amy Fisher. Does anyone know who she is? If you watch Hard Copy, you'd know who Amy Fisher is. She's a teenager that lived in Long Island, New York, that had sort of an obsessive love affair with this Italian car mechanic called Joey Buttafuoco. Yes, that was his name, Joey Buttafuoco. Had a sort of obsessive relationship with him, and when he tried to break things off with her, she actually went and shot his wife in the head. Not killing her, but sort of giving her this funny paralysed face, which looks pretty weird. The story was covered extensively on Hard Copy, and sort of straight away television producers made sort of 3 films on the story. One screened on Australian television a while back with Alyssa Milano. Yeah, that's her name? Yes, star of Who's the Boss? Great show, great show. This one, however, stars one of my favourite actresses of all time, reformed drug addict at the age of 12 or something like that, Drew Barrymore, who's not only a great looking lady but is a fantastic actress and gives an excellent performance in this, doing one of those funny sort of Brooklyn Bronx type accents. She's good in this, sort of playing like a Lethal Lolita, sort of femme fatale kind of character. Also in it is Anthony John Dennison, who was in a terrific show called Crime Story and also Wise Guy. Anthony John Dennison plays the sort of smarmy Joey Buttafuoco. That is the worst name I've ever heard. And this is a good film. It's very much in the sort of trashy TV style mode, but very enjoyable. And I like this so much that out of $5, it gets a 4. So go to your local video store and check it out, because Drew wears a really funny wig in it, and that should... It's called Lethal Lolita, the Amy Fisher story. So look for that one in the trash section of your videos. No, it's not trashy, it's very good. But the only thing that worried me about this film, it was incredibly slanderous towards Hard Copy and made out that it was sort of sneaky, underhanded TV program, which I found very depressing, because I like it. I'm going to end the show as usual with my $11 classic, if we could get a close-up of this. This is the film that I would be willing to pay full ticket price for. I was informed it was on TV a couple of weeks ago, so I'm kind of a bit late in telling you to sort of go and see it, because you probably already have, but it's called Sea of Love. It stars Al Pacino, the brilliant Al Pacino, this year's Academy Award winner, and Ellen Barkin, great actress, fantastic. It's the story of a cop sort of seeking this serial killer who is offing guys that respond to personals ads in the newspaper. The thriller part of it, those sort of the story, the main interest with this film, I think anyway, is definitely with the characters and the really intelligent, literate script. This one, I'm sure everyone's probably already seen it, but I can't recommend this highly enough. Sea of Love, go and get it from your video store and do it now. That's all we've got time for tonight, but I'll be back next week where I will be reviewing Summersby, which you saw clips of earlier, The Vanishing, I think I'm going to go and see, and perhaps John Landis's new film, A French Vampire in America. Which was called Innocent Blood in America. I don't know, well, I know why they changed it to a moronic title like that, but it's pretty dumb. Anyway, I might be seeing those ones, so I'll see you next week, hopefully. Hope you've enjoyed the show.
Catch you later? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Is that some kind of brush off, Frank?
No.
I got something for you.
Oh, yeah? What?
You were looking at this like it rang some bells.
Got something for me? You got something special for me tonight?
Oh, real special.
Where you got it, Mommy? Got something special for me?
Yeah, special.
Where you got it, Mommy?
Find it.
Where's it at?
Find it.
Hello there. Well, I hope it was worth the wait. Well, that has just concluded one of the premier shows of the Friday Night Wisdom Chambers Youth Review. I'm sure you'd agree, Mike.
Yep.
And you played no small part in that, including people who played no small part in the production of tonight's show. Let me just get this out of the way before we get onto the frivolities and the part we all really enjoyed the best. Gemma, Jason Benedek, Peter Bouwman, Rodney Mason, Mike Daly, Craig Ball, Michael Mulhall and Erin Free, our presenters. Thank you very much for coming in. Guests, James Valentine for giving up his time, and we hope to see him again, perhaps in the studios. On cameras, Nathan McDonnell and Marianne Dingley. Floor manager, Damala. As usual, well floor managed. Assistant floor manager, Gemma Davies. Audio, Mike Daly. Vision mixer, myself and Shane. Makeup, the makeup glamour team, it says here.
The makeup glamour
No, they're not known as individuals, they're known as the glamour team. Assistant producer, Isabel Williams. Producer, Zara Williams. And once again, directed ably and enthusiastically by Shane Peterson. Alright, well, I'd like to make an on-screen presentation to Erin. Now, last week, Erin professed to having a distinct liking for Tina Arena. Now, I thought that was one of the most funniest things I'd ever heard in a long while. And to back up my claim, I brought a picture of her in. Now, get a close-up of that. That's Tina Arena. Now,
What's the problem?
Erin, I can't believe, if you're going to have, like, a pin-up girl, I'm sure you can do better than Tina Arena, mate. Anyway, this is for Erin. Now, you missed my sign again, which I'm not very impressed with, just in case this is the Couch Potatoes Revenge sign. And remember the competition that we're running. Whoever, what is it? Whoever, help me out here, Mike.
Whoever designs a better sign than you, which wouldn't be too hard.
Right, gets photocopies of this one.
Yeah, okay.
That's right, yeah. And at the end of the, well, in a few months' time, we're making a bronze mould of this one and presenting it to the most fantastic design we've got. Now, next week's show, Mike, if you'd like to just cast your eyes over that and see whether you approve, we have the skate, it says the skate show there.
Yep,
that means that Craig's backing up for 2 weeks in a row, which is no mean feat. Craig, congratulations, but you're still not coming on my segment. We also
have Sexpression, Film Forum, Rock Job, and a thrash band. Oh, I think it's about time there. As well as Couch Potatoes Revenge, and heaps more.
That's right.
We also have new comps also, it says here. A lot of new comps.
That's right, we've got a lot of new competitions, whose specifics evade me for the moment, but we've also got our old competition, which is, of course, the Guns N' Roses Memorial Competition, which we're going to keep flogging until someone writes in.
First person who writes it is the winner.
That's quite true. So keep those entries coming in, and we'll find a winner sooner or later. I'm sure of it. Max, please. All right, now tonight is of course a significant show insofar as it is Zara Williams' birthday, and on behalf of everyone here, cast and crew of CTV1, we'd like to wish her a very happy birthday. And I'd like to, well, we would like to present a card on everyone's behalf. Zara, if you just come down, please. Now, Zara does a lot of the, well, most of the work behind the scenes, which you never get to see. And for that, we are eternally grateful. And Zara, on behalf of us all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Mike, would you like to hug and kiss Zara or something? I'm not going to get up. It's a camera. You understand? This is television.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll check the card.
A huge one.
Beautiful.
A rock job influence in that almost.
I don't think I actually got to
signed
sign
by.
that. I didn't get to sign
No,
it.
neither did I, Mike. You're not supposed to say that.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks very much. And how does it feel to turn 17? 18? How old?
Poo. Well, that's, you know, as we're not allowed to say the S word, I had to say the poo word. So. Shit.
Right, thanks Zara. Well, that's Zara. Despite what you've just seen and heard there, Zara puts a lot of effort into the well-being of the Friday night show, and without her, well, we'd be in a spot of bother. Well, I'm run out of things to say, so we're going to wrap it up here for another...
Oh, we better give the address for the competition.
Excitement.
If
well,
anybody's out there.
Alright, go ahead, Mike.
Okay, 55 Walker Street, Redfern. But I can't really see why people can't drop them in the letterbox if everyone lives so near.
They can.
Can they? Okay, drop them in the letterbox.
We'll debate this next week. For the time being, though, we're going to sign off. I hope you've enjoyed it. Be good to each other, and as we say from here, bye for now.
Excuse me, do you know what the time is?
23.